Courage, vision, resilience. It's more than just a journey. It's a universe of endless possibility, where a single idea can change a man's life, creating new worlds from the ground up. I am Ricky. I'm your guide through the epic stories of Web3 pioneers. Join me and enjoy the podcast. The Tales of Web3.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to this week's Tales of Web3, where my bro Gajesh, the developer at Eigen Labs, is joining to share his experience, his journey as a builder in Web3. How are you, my friend?
Here. Yes, I'm doing great.
That's awesome. I'm calling from Seattle, right? The headquarters of Eigen. That's beautiful.
Yes, I'm in Seattle right now, finally feeling great.
Awesome. So, so the first question we always ask our guests is please share your journey. How did you end up here in F3? I know you've been an entrepreneur, right? You have your startups before, two of them, or even more, right? Like, tell us all about that. And how did you end up at Agon?
Oh yeah, it's just a pretty interesting story. So I started coding at 7. I did my first internship at 10, and like I got into crypto during COVID, so I was exploring like different areas. So like when I started coding to like the time before I got into crypto, I tried like every different field. I tried web development, I tried game development, mobile development, everything. Uh, Data science also at one point. And like there was always a barrier to get it like monetize these products because it's like so hard like sorry, monetization was not a problem, payments was the problem, so I couldn't receive those payments. And then during COVID, I attended this webinar on basics of Bitcoin and blockchain, and there I owned $20 of Bitcoin without any KYC or anything, which was like mind blowing for me. First of all, I thought Bitcoin was only for people who can own the whole thing. I didn't know fractionalization existed, and um, sorry, uh, I just blanked out for a minute. So after that, I started digging deep into the rabbit hole, got into Ethereum, started learning more, learned Solidity, and started freelancing. And 4 months I did freelancing, and then I thought, hey, let's just put all this work into like an experiment project. And there, I built like Auto Compounder, which like was pretty uh, good during the DeFi summer. So we had about like $7 million of DPS at peak. And once DeFi summer started to dry down, we had to close it down because there was like no money raised, and we had like just net negative income to like just auto compound for nothing. And yeah, so later I started this new company called Daksh, which was around cross-chain yield aggregation. So one thing we noticed was like yield was moving very fast. So, like it was going from Polygon to Avalanche to Solana. It was like very hard to manage. So with
100%.
Wormhole, so with Wormhole we did a protocol where you could route this yield from different chains, whichever has the best yield. So like if you deposit USDC, we'll manage like where the best yield is. So I raised like 1.3 million for this, and then it ended up getting acquired. And after that, I joined FTX Ventures. Um, and after FTX collapsed, I was part of Sana Labs and Lazy as a contributor. I also briefly worked at Telegram Wallet, and then finally I just gave up all of that and joined Eigenlayer about 1.5 year back, and it's been an amazing journey since then.
What's the special thing about Agon that made you give up everything? Because I think you joined pretty early, right? Like,
Yeah.
what is the magic at the team that
Well,
makes
I won't
amaze
really
you?
call it early, but what drove me there was uh, like I saw these multiple events where trust was a problem, and Eigenlayer was building like a decentralized trust marketplace, which is like the biggest uh, biggest need this industry had. So like I can give like a really breakdown of Eigenlayer in 30 seconds, which I have been using for the last 1.5 years. Is there are three components to it. One is operator, and yeah, and services. Services are platforms like bridges, oracles, L2s, like any different thing. And then there are operators which run these services, and then there are stakers which provide cryptoeconomic security that these operators won't do anything wrong. And in case they do anything wrong, then these people are like the stake is clashed. But what I saw was that like it solved the main problem of trust, where like all these protocols which were going down because of trust is totally fixed. So that's the reason I joined Eigenlayer. But once I got in, like there was a different rabbit hole waiting for me. There was like EigenDA, then there were like these several different aliases like Lagrange, Mercedes, Brevis, like all these aliases had like different use cases which were solving like different problems in the space, which was really amazing to me. And it's still till date, like I'm like every time I look at our ecosystem list, like I get super pumped.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What is the, so you're super young, right? I think you're probably one of the youngest devs who are active in this
Yep.
space. What is the, and I feel like as, like when you're young, right? Like your growth is like exponential every year. What do you think is like the area that you grow the most in 2024?
What area I grow the most in 2024? I feel I started to become more optimistic. I think over the last 1 year, I was very neutral or pessimistic, but I like at least for the last few months, I spent a lot of time with Shriram thing, and Shriram just like he's like a mentor to me, and like he told me like multiple things which have like made me super optimistic about the space, and even in general of like being optimistic in the most pessimistic places. Yeah.
I think so. I think he's pretty optimistic too. I saw the video that you recorded for Sarah about like he
Oh,
dancing around a little bit and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
talking
Dancing
about
around.
like, yeah, yeah, dude, I love it. I love you have to be a builder like that, right? Like, yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes,
like,
it was
but
like.
like, yeah, same question for you, man. Like, how do you think crypto can bring value to people? Very simple.
How can
Like
it
your
bring value to
thesis.
people? I'll just say what brought value to me. I was 12. I wanted to earn money, and anywhere in the world, I was able to like earn um, the universal wage. Like I wasn't really limited by where I lived. Um, like I had this amazing friend called Akshay. He's one of the first friends I had in this industry. Like he says this where when like in this industry you don't like you just need TCP/IP, not H1B, and that always struck me like that's actually true because I was able to earn
Yeah.
like a normal person wage without getting judged or like getting a bank account or whatever, um, anywhere in the world. So that's one thing why I'm in it. And Shriram has this thesis of we are the humanities coordination layer, and I totally buy into that. But
I
I
saw
still
that. I
have
saw that. I agree with
long way.
that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I also know you did like angel investing for a while now, right? I don't know how long it is. Share more about that. Like, what is your investment thesis? Why you'd go down that rabbit hole in the first place? And what have you learned?
Sure thing. Yes. So I started angel investing like maybe it's been a year. I think I made my first check 2 years back, but I don't remember what it was. Actually, I do remember what it was. But yeah, I started it 2 years back, but I was more active in the last 1 year. My thesis is two things. Like I invest in two things. One is relationships, and second is if the deal is actually profitable. And I feel most of my deals have been the first one, where I just invest to build relationships. Like I don't really care about like if this is gonna yield money or not, but uh, like ability to contribute to like something interesting and amazing is something I love to do. I think I've done about 30 deals in the last 1 year, from which I'm close with
That's a
some
lot,
founders.
bro. That's a lot.
Yeah, yes, but yeah, thank you.
Dude,
Yeah,
you saw that chart on Twitter, like the most active angels in the space. Dude, you should be up there,
oh
like
yeah,
man.
yeah. No, no, no. I think the most active was like 120, and I think that was for day.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
Yes, yes, yes.
What is give me one favorite project out of your portfolio, just one. And why you
Oh,
like it the most?
one. Wait, let me just. Uh, I'm not sure who to say, who to give a shout out to because I'm 30. So like one of them will like some of them
Yeah,
will
it's
definitely.
hard, but like just one, just one.
Okay, okay. Um. Let me just think about this. Give me a minute. Let me just
Take
open
your
my
time, take your time.
spreadsheet of like who I invested in. Uh,
Dude, honestly, I've been thinking about going down the journey as an angel investor as well. Haven't started yet, but I think it's fun.
be ready to
So
lose
that's why
money.
I'm here to learn from you, right? Like, dude. But
Be ready to
like,
lose
if I'm
money.
about to do it, 100% is about the relationship, right? Like, I don't know much about investment. I don't know much
Yeah.
whether that's gonna like be profitable or not. But like, yeah, relationship really matters, and I do think it's a great way, right, to show trust, to tighten that. But like, yeah, take your time to think about
Oh
that.
yeah, I got a list. So um, I think one of the so there is Praxis doing network state. They have been working on this for like last 3 years. Like they have, I think more than 2,000 or 3,000 members, citizens, and they're planning to get like a property in the EU if I'm not wrong. But what else? There is Spectral doing AI agents. There is watches.io. They're doing like lending and borrowing for like watches. So like they tokenize the watch and you can trade it
That's
in their
cool. What's the
hardware.
name?
Watches.io, and they actually
Dude,
own
I actually saw that. I think I saw
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
before.
They own watches on Instagram. They have like more than 4 million followers or something. It's like crazy.
Damn. So you're an angel for them.
Yeah, yeah, I think I did the seed, or I
That's
think
cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
seed, yes. But I think they really are pretty interesting because they have volts and stuff, and you can borrow against your watches, which is very interesting for me. Although I don't collect watches, so that's a different topic. It's still an interesting thing. Um,
Cool,
then
cool,
there's
cool, cool, cool.
Cap. Cap is one of the ABSs where they're basically doing like long duration flash loans. So what happens is the operators are like MMs or traders where like they borrow the amount for like um, from a protocol, and then like they commit that they'll bring back the same amount or more. If they bring back like lower than the amount they borrowed, then the stake is slashed. So it is not like ideal ABS
Oh,
where it's like crypto economic security, but it's like a different type where you can borrow in like a long duration period, like 10 minutes or something, and do whatever you want.
nice, nice.
Then there is
So that's
Camp, which
three
is
three
doing
projects.
identity. Yeah.
Here comes
Oh,
one
you're
more.
ahead again. Oh yes, there is Camp Network. Like they're another like great friends.
Oh, you invested in Camp. I love
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
I love them.
Yes,
Hundred
Camp is
percent,
awesome. They're awesome. Yes, they are like really
dude.
good people. People. Sorry. Um, they're really good at community and people management. Like they're doing an amazing job building a community. Then there is Open Eden doing like I think they are one of the most regulated interest bearing stable coins. Uh,
Nice.
I
I
don't
think
think
I
they
heard
have
about
even
them
a
as
main
well.
stablecoin. Yeah, Open Eden is like so their founder was also the co-founder of DWF, and the other co-founder was I think head of something at Gemini. But amazing team. What else? Okay, I think I haven't wrote some of the list, but these are the five ones I would give. And to my other portfolio
This is
companies, I
awesome.
have
I'm gonna.
guys.
We will make a separate clip for this for
Yeah.
projects. You're a great and you're a good investor, man. Like you take opportunity. You talk about your portfolio. That's nice, right? That's
Yes.
nice. That's nice. The next question that I'm really curious about is like your thoughts, your approach to crypto Twitter. right? Because I feel like you've been building your audience for the past few years, and then I think your strategy. I don't know if there is a strategy, but it's worth like learning from a lot of people, right? And I feel like you
Yeah.
know all these cool folks in the space. You don't give a shit for people what they think about what you really value. Like just share more about that. Like what's your thought about crypto Twitter? What's your approach, and everything related with that.
Sure thing. Yes, so I think Twitter, like, I usually tweet whatever I feel. But sometimes there are like strategic tweets where, like, for example, Eigen or WTF, that was a very good strategic tweet. Which actually I didn't do, but like we did it via Shriram. But I wrote a code for that. So what other things? I feel generally being optimistic is a really good thing on Twitter. Like if you are just ignoring the bad vibes. Sometimes I also get it along that where like I bad tweet sometimes or like dunk on someone.
I
And
feel you. I feel you. We all did. We all did.
yeah, yes. Then I think generally initially I built my audience when I was building my first and second company. And also during when I was at Solana. So like at Solana I used to write like one program every day and publish it. Like one smart contract every day and publish it for like 60 days. But actually I think I had gaps in between, but I should write one program. And I should also do like a video series on coding and stuff. So I think that also helped. Um, yeah, I think those were my strategies. There may be some more stuff, but I just don't recall it right now. But for the audience, I'll say be optimistic, make good tweets, engage with people. Oh, engage with people is another thing. Be a reply guy. If you don't have following, be a reply guy. Don't be and be funny. Don't be cruel.
100%. Reply guy. We all have to do be that.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And I just wanted to share my thoughts, right? I feel like the superpower for
Mhm.
devs is just to build a presence on social media. Right? It's for you, it's for Nader.
Yeah.
Like you guys know how to code, you're great coders, but like also you know how to make great content. And not only for the dev community, but like the crypto community as like in general. I do think that's a superpower. And I think all the devs, although I'm not a dev, should be doing that as well.
Yep. Totally.
So yeah, can you recall some of the tweets that you make in the past that have gone viral? Like, why do you think these tweet goes viral? What is the component,
Yeah, I
or
remember
why?
all the tweets that have gone viral. So the first tweet, the recent tweet, which is like the most viral one, which it was about my
Oh,
O1
one
so
visa,
far.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
that got about like 3,000 likes or 3,100 likes and more than 10 million views or impressions, I guess. And actually, maybe it is less, but I think it's around that. Then
somewhere around
another
that.
recent tweet was the Eigen or WTF, and there were like other tweets where I took picture with Larry from Block and posted it, saying like the
Oh,
shortest guy in crypto and longest guy in crypto. That got about like 2,000 likes. Then there was one when I joined Solana Labs that got around 2,100 likes. Uh, yeah, I think those were my top tweets. Yeah.
what do you think?
What
What do
about
you think are things that are in common in all these tweets? Like, try to like
you?
think and analysis. What are things in common that makes those tweets viral?
I actually don't know. I think the O1 tweet was like I think O1 generally gets a lot of engagement. I don't know why, but it's just a good like people think you're extraordinary. Well,
Yeah, it's you,
yeah,
it's
and then
April. I saw these tweets go viral.
yeah,
Yeah,
I just don't know how, but it just works for some reason.
I
Um,
hit the
and
algorithm
there
somehow.
Yeah, it's just the algorithm. I think Twitter loves O1 recipients. And about the longest and the shortest tweet, I think it was just funny because when I took that photo, it was like I was 14 and he was somewhere in 30s and he was like really tall. He's the tallest guy in crypto actually. So um, and what was the other one I said? Oh, Solana Labs. I think it was because I was the youngest intern at Solana and maybe the second batch of interns.
Oh,
Um,
nice, nice, nice.
yeah, I just did it for like fun. It is super
That's
fun.
cool. So be fun, right? Be engaging, right?
Yeah,
Just trying to hit the algorithm. You don't know what's
yeah,
next.
yes. You never
Yeah,
know
that's
what's the
cool. That's cool.
algorithm. I also feel that
100%.
like one algorithm that really works right now, which people are not really actually, I think we are using it recently. So short form content has been like really promoted by Twitter a lot. So you see the video we did with Sarah on Shriram that went viral. She also did one for Eigen or WTF that also went viral. I think these
I saw that. I saw that.
fun like Gen Z slash brain rot content is very engaging for the young people and the old people. So that's
Probably they
something
want to
I really
compete with TikTok.
yes they do, they really do.
Yeah, got it, got it. Who's your favorite person in the entire crypto Twitters or crypto space? Cannot be anyone from Agon team.
Oh wow, okay. If it's no one from Eigen ecosystem, I would say Anatoly. I would just
Oh,
throw
yeah,
like
yeah. I
it's
feel like you guys have
Anatoly.
a bonding, right?
Yeah, it's Anatoly, Brian from Layer Zero, and then there's Armani from Backpack. I think these are three people I admire outside the Eigen ecosystem. Uh, yeah, I think they are really good founders and
Beautiful.
leaders. What I really admire about them, and like there are some qualities which I don't see in other people, uh, or like other leaders, to be precise. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Before we dive into the last question, which is a stage for you to tell us more about why should we be excited about Eigen Layer, Eigen Labs, the big moves, and also Eigen DA. I want to like give you an opportunity to share like what's your mindset or anything that you wanted to share with the audience. No matter it's the lessons, the sauce you have, any controversial hot takes that you have. So like the stage is yours.
Eigenlayer is the best protocol in the whole crypto industry. Or Eigenday is the best day in the whole crypto or in the world. Uh, the best DA in the world. But yeah, these are like the hot takes. But to be more to give more context on both the things, I think decentralized trust market plays a really important component and like something like from what I've been working on, like we think about things like two steps ahead, while also staying at the step we are at right now. Um, and I feel like that's why like we like it's a critical component in this industry where like you can't just have like decentralized Russian marketplace as a meme, but actually as a product. And for EigenDA, we have it's like the only horizontally scalable data availability layer. So right now we have about like 50 MB per second. Like we did like a really big like stunt slash load test slash something cool, where we dumped like every active block space on EigenDA, and we were able to like raw block space on EigenDA, and we were able to like still have like another 50% left. So you can just imagine that right now like the limit is not the D and the DA and the throughput. The limit is like the builders. So like right now we have 15 MB per second, and like by end of this year we'll have 100 MB per second, and like soon enough maybe 1 GB per second. But like this is only possible because of horizontally scalable design. Like right now the other DAs are vertically scalable, which are not very sustainable. Like at one point you're going to hit hardware limits, you're going to hit like cost limits, whatever, and sorry, not cost limits, like centralized limits where like not everyone can afford an expensive system. um, yeah, right now, like each validator can put up stake and run a EigenDA node. Like it's that simple. Same hardware, nothing to upgrade. Just same system. Use it. Use
That's
Eigen
beautiful.
Restake on EigenDA and run the node.
Awesome. Thank you, Gajesh, for
Yes.
the hot takes and everything. And here we wrap up the latest episode of the Tales of Web3.